Okay guys, hi, Dr. Sean here again, and we're working on my wife's aunt. We talked about last time how to get rid of the heel tension problem, and I'm going to kind of go through that with you now and what it actually means. Heel tension is an exam that we run in our office. We just kind of push the feet down. I'm looking for them to go equal. They just don't. This right one doesn't drop. So you'd ask her questions. Have you ever injured the ankle before? Have you ever had any trauma to that ankle? No. So we know it's not a fusion or something weird or a sprain. It just isn't dropping. So now we want to figure out how this whole mechanical body works. So if you would, turn your head to one side, let it lay there. And we're going to go here now, and immediately it drops it. So I know now where I'm going. Now the reason it dropped it is because your spinal cord is attached to the base of the brain. It runs all the way down. It changes names a few times and becomes different little nerves, but it runs all the way to the toes. When you take all the slack out of something, it just gets tight. And so that's what I'm looking for. When I drop that, oh, it doesn't go. She should, in theory, have a pretty tender spot right about there. Not as bad on this side, though, right? But boy, right there. And that involves that calf. Again, because you took all the slack out of the rope, everything's just too tight. So we're going to try and relieve this. Now, for women, this is a big, big player in hormonal issues. You see it all the time in menopausal issues. You see it when you have lack of control over different hormones and hot flashes and night sweats. It all kind of follows through there, but it also deals with that nervous system. So we're going to fix it. We're going to do a real simple exercise to do that, and I'm going to show her a couple points. I'll bet just about everything I have that she's going to be very, very sore in the neck on the left-hand side. So we're going to come up underneath here, and we're going to look for this spot. It should be right there. Do you feel it? Mm-hmm. So I know, so far so good, right? We got two things saying walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. Now I'm going to look for feathers. If you would, I need you to grab hold of the table for me at the top. Just like that. And you're going to keep your head turned. I want you to tuck your chin towards your right shoulder. And then I want you to pull with your arms like you're trying to pull yourself up the table when I tell you to, okay? I want you to keep this relaxed. So I'm going to come down here and put a little bit of tension into that lower leg. And I'm just going to pull. So go ahead and tuck your chin and pull for me. Good. Let the leg relax. And then let it all relax. Perfect. Tuck your chin towards your shoulder and pull with your arms. Good. And we'll do one more of these. And then tuck your chin and pull. And again, it's caught. It's stuck. So I'm trying to free it up. Drop your head down, your arms down. Now I'm going to go and adjust this. This has to be done manually. It's one of the unique adjustments, and it has to be done in this position. Let it all just lay there and relax. And then she goes. Now we take it back down to the middle. That's the final piece to this. We go back, and in theory, when we bend these, heel tension should be gone. And it is. In theory, this shouldn't hurt as much as it did. All right, so that relieves that. Now, that's a mechanical correction. But the body says, look, I might need parts for this. So there's a nutritional component that you might have to look at, because just putting two pieces of broken material together doesn't always work. The second you let them go, they fall apart. Sometimes you got to put a little glue in there and put them back together. And that is how you would use nutrition in a practice. You would correct the mechanical issues and use nutrition. Now I'm going to teach her an exercise to keep this out. So when she's at home, she can help the body get rid of this. Go ahead and sit up and face out this way for me. So here's our exercise. We want to encourage that to stretch that cord right where it was caught. So she's going to turn her head to the right, drop her chin down in towards her shoulder for a count of 5. When she gets to 5, she'll bring the head level, turn it all the way to the left, and extend it up and back for a count of 5. And then bring it back level and back to the middle. And you repeat. You do it 5 times, twice a day. It's very important you know which side of the heel tension's on, because if you do it the other way, you'll tighten the cord. By doing it this way, we'll loosen it. So if she does this every day, it will give her the opportunity of correcting maybe not just a mechanical problem and tightness to the shoulders and neck. It may also correct hormonal imbalances, an endocrine issue of some type that would involve the adrenals, the thyroid, the pituitary, the ovaries. That's all part of that system, all from one simple exam. I'm Dr. Sean McCaffrey. Here we go.